good with the fight fans, man? It's Kijano back with some fight predictions. UFC 254, Khabib versus Gaethje, man. Like I said in the other video, it's going to be a fucking banger, dude. I really don't know who's going to win that one. I'm pretty confident in my picks for the main card. This is going to be my main card picks. Of course, I already put my prelim video out. Getting the main card picks to you guys super late. I wish I could have got to them a little bit earlier, but yeah, I've been a little bit crunched for time, which I usually am. I do have a life outside of this, so I'm not knocking anybody that gets their picks out early or is always on time, but I can't be like that. So yeah, maybe in the future I'll be able to have a little bit more time to get these picks out to you. But I usually write notes, and I like to give you guys my honest opinion on who I think is going to win. I don't try to steer you guys to, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these fight prediction people are giving you guys bad advice, or I don't know. Are just giving you guys wrong picks and they're picking somebody completely different. I feel like a lot of people are doing that. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Anyways, first fight of the main card, Magomed Ankalaev versus Ion Cutelaba. I'm rolling with Magomed all the way, man. I really feel like he's going to piece Ion up. I feel like he's a better striker. I feel like he's more well-rounded. I feel like he's better on the ground. Ion Cutelaba, dude, he's an intimidator, dude. He tries to intimidate you before the fight, get in your head. He's a one-round type of fighter. He doesn't really have the best cardio. He always gasses out. That's why he starts off so fucking fast. Magomed he's too smart for this guy. That playing possum bullshit in the first fight, dude. It wasn't going to work on him anyways. Ion Cutelaba's going to sleep in this fight. This is actually probably one of my most confident picks of the entire card, including the prelims. So yeah, Magomed's going to be in almost all my parlays. He's probably going to be in my DraftKings lineup. Ion Cutelaba is not as good as people think he is, and he's just a meathead, dude. I'm not a fan of fucking. I'm not a fan of Ion Cutelaba at all, dude. So. Sorry, my TV fucking went off. But, yeah, Magomed all the way. Next fight, Lauren Murphy versus Lilia Shakirova. My first gut instinct is to pick Lauren Murphy, so I'm just going to roll with that. I did write her down on my notes that I was going to pick her, so I'm going to roll with her. Lilia, I don't really know too much about her. She is coming in on short notice as well. So, yeah, she's 8-1. I feel like Lauren Murphy has more experience. She's coming off of a few good wins. She got some power in her hands too, and her kicks. So I mean, she's not the greatest fighter, but she's not the worst fighter either. So I'm gonna roll with Lauren Murphy. She is ranked 5, which is pretty fucking insane. That just shows how, I don't really want to say it. I don't want to knock anybody. That kind of shows just the talent level for that women's division right now. Lauren Murphy's decent though. I don't want to knock any of these fighters, because I mean, they are in the ring. They're putting their lives on the line basically, because I mean, one wrong hit, you could never wake up again. It happens. But yeah, I'm rolling with Lauren Murphy on this one. Next fight, Jacob Malkoun versus Philip Hawes. I'm rolling with Philip Hawes, man. He's the favorite. Jacob Malkoun, he's 4-0. Philip Hawes is 8-2. Philip Hawes is pretty explosive. I don't know too much about Jacob Malkoun. I didn't write a ton of notes about that guy. I actually couldn't really find too much about that guy online. So for that reason, I'm going to roll with Philip Hawes on this one. I'm still trying to figure out why he's such a big favorite in this one, a -250. I guess that's not too bad. It's probably going to go up to a -300 by tomorrow. That's my guess. But one of these underdogs is going to be a good play. I just don't know which one. Yeah, I mean, probably Justin Gaethje is probably the best underdog pick out of all of these fighters on the entire card. But, okay, going off topic again. Next fucking fight, Alexander Volkov versus Walt Harris. Alexander Volkov's ranked number 7. Walt Harris is ranked number 10. I'm rolling with Alexander Volkov on this one. I like Walt Harris. I respect Walt Harris. I like Alexander Volkov. Both fighters are pretty fucking decent with the stand-up. Walt Harris doesn't have the best cardio. He doesn't have the best gas tank. We've seen it in the previous fight versus Alistair Overeem. That was the last fight he had. I picked Walt Harris to win that one. I thought he was going to come in a little bit different. He did rock Overeem, which was impressive. Alexander Volkov, I mean, the only performance Alexander Volkov just completely failed on was versus Derek Lewis. He outstruck Derek Lewis with insane numbers, beat him every single round except the end of the 5th round, and got fucking put to sleep. So, I mean, Walt Harris could do the same thing. He could put Alexander Volkov to sleep, but I think Volkov's gotten smarter. I think he can use his range. I definitely think that he's going to have more volume in the fight. He usually has more volume than most of the heavyweights. He has really good cardio. We've seen that when he fought Curtis Blades. Like, he got taken down a shitload of times and just kept getting back up, kept getting back up. It just showed his resilience. It shows how good of cardio he has. It shows that he's got a lot of heart. Shows that it's really hard to keep him down. Especially, it's kind of weird too, because you would think like him being kind of taller, it would be easier to keep him on the ground. And Curtis Blades is a decorated wrestler, so you would have thought that he would have been able to keep him down. But I think he got like 13 or 14 takedowns on Volkov in that fight, some insane amount. But yeah, I'm rolling with Volkov on that one. He's a negative 185. I feel like that's actually a good piece to have in a parlay, so I might roll with him in one of my parlays. Next fight, this is a really, really tough one for me to call. Robert Whittaker versus Jared Cannonier. Ranked number 1 versus ranked number 2. Jared Cannonier is a fucking savage. Robert Whittaker, a.k.a. Bobby Knuckles, one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. Probably one of my favorite fighters of all time, honestly. I just really like his style. I like his whole demeanor. I like his attitude. He's an introvert. It's like me. He likes to keep to himself. He's a gamer. A lot of similarities there. So I'm a little biased on this one. I am picking Robert Whittaker, but Jared Cannonier, I see a lot of people picking Cannonier. I see why they're picking Cannonier. Cannonier is no slouch, dude. The odds are pretty much damn near identical. Cannonier has crazy knockout power. He's really good at just almost everything, honestly. I think his wrestling defense is the only thing that he kind of lacks on. He can get taken down somewhat easy, but I feel like he's already progressed in that area as well. Like, I think his wrestling defense is only 40%, 44% takedown defense and 33% takedown accuracy. Yeah, I mean, I could see Robert Whittaker taking this to the ground and trying to work something there. It probably won't happen. They're probably going to want to stand and bang, but yeah, man, I could see Jared Cannonier knocking Whittaker out. But I could see Whittaker knocking Cannonier out. I could see it. I see it both ways, and both ways are vicious. So, I mean, this one is a really hard fight to call. I'm probably not going to even put this in a parlay because it's too close. It's too, man, it's too close for comfort, basically. Yeah, man. I'm rolling with Bobby Knuckles, though, man. It's hard for me to pick against Robert Whittaker. The only time I picked against him was when he fought Israel Adesanya, and I just seen a few holes in Whittaker's game, and I felt like Adesanya could capitalize on those, and he did. Jared Cannonier could definitely capitalize on Robert Whittaker's holes. Whittaker tends to lunge in a lot. He has really good in and out movement, but when he lunges in, his chin is just kind of there to be hit, and we've seen that versus Adesanya. But Cannonier, man, he's fought in heavyweight, he's fought in light heavyweight, he's in middleweight now. Like, this dude's fucking shredded, dude. He looks like a fucking, I don't know, he looks like a G.I. Joe action figure, dude. He's ripped. Cannonier is, I don't know, he's on a different level too, man. So, I mean, I could see him winning this fight. I could see Whittaker winning this fight. I like both fighters. I'm a fan of both, so props to both of them for being in the positions that they are. I like both of them. But I am rolling with Bobby Knuckles. And I like how Jared Cannonier, he's a super, like, nice, relatable guy. You can tell just by his demeanor and his interviews. He seems hella laid back. Seems like he's not bothered by much. He's just got that good chakra flowing for him. So I like that a lot about that guy. He's cool. But yeah, next fight, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje. The highlight versus the Eagle. Championship fight. I mean, you can't really ask for anything better than this. This is probably this. I don't want to say it could be fight of the year, but it could be fight of the year. I mean, come on, dude. Khabib Nurmagomedov, dude. He's undefeated. Justin Gaethje, they call him the highlight for a reason, dude. He puts people to fucking sleep. He's entertaining to watch. Everybody seems to love this guy, how he fights. He's very reckless, but I feel like right now, in his last fight, what he showed against Tony Ferguson, he's not very reckless. He's smart. He's a smarter fighter now. He realizes, he said it in interviews, where he just has too much fun when he's in there. And you can see it, dude. This guy's wiry, man. He has some serious, I don't know. He has ADHD for sure. He has some kind of like mental shit going on in his head. But I like it, dude. I like that shit. Um, he's a real fucking warrior, dude. Both these guys are. That's why this is gonna be. This is an iconic fight. This is something that you don't really get to see too often, where two fighters are just that fucking good and they're gonna go head to head. It's kind of unreal. Gaethje's really good with his striking. It's fucking powerful punches, powerful kicks. Gaethje pretty much has the whole package. He started off wrestling and ends up being a better striker than he's actually wrestling. He likes striking more than wrestling, it seems like. And Khabib Nurmagomedov, we already know what he's coming to do. He's coming to take you down and basically maul you. He's coming to smash you. That's what I mean. That's his game plan, and it's worked in every single one of his fights. And this could be his kryptonite right here. Justin Gaethje has really good takedown defense. It's hard to keep this guy on the ground. He's got decent cardio. It seems like his cardio is actually improved. He does sort of fade a little bit, but I feel like he won't fade as much. Actually, I can't say that. I feel like he actually could fade a lot in this fight because Khabib just wears on people. Khabib has a different type of cardio. He has a different type of work ethic. He knows how to use his body frame and his weight, and he knows how to really just make you carry his weight. He knows how to just wear you down. And Gaethje, he's still super dangerous when he's worn down. He can still knock you out at any moment. I mean, yeah, dude, the power is always going to be there for Gaethje, and his relentlessness, his work ethic. Both these guys' work ethics are fucking insane. You can tell. Yeah, this is. You guys want to know my pick? I'm picking Khabib. I'm picking Khabib. I can't go against him. I know eventually people's O's have to go. For the most part, sometimes people end up being undefeated for their careers, but I can't pick against Khabib on this one. I'm a huge fucking fan of Gaethje. I hardly ever pick against Justin Gaethje, so this could actually work against me. I could see Gaethje getting a knockout, but at the same time, I don't see it because Khabib is just, he's super cerebral, dude. He knows he's not going to go into your fucking waters. He's not going to try to play... He's not going to play in your fucking sandbox, dude. He's going to do what he knows how to do, and that's wrestle and smash your fucking face in, dude. He's going to wear Justin Gaethje down in this fight, and people are going to actually see how great Khabib really is in this fight. He could get clipped with something. If it happens, it happens. He's still a fucking phenomenal fighter. He's still a great fighter. Both these guys are. Whoever loses is really not a loser anyways, in my book. To be in the positions that they are is fucking insane. And Gaethje's rise to fame from everybody doubting him, coming from a different organization, everybody just saying he's a hype train, which it seems like that's the thing to say about any fighter nowadays is, oh, he's a hype train, oh, he's a hype train, oh, he's a hype train. Get the fuck out of here, dude. It's the fans that hype people up. It has nothing to do with the actual fighters. For the most part, most of the fighters are just there and people are hyping them up, so it's not his fault he's a hype train. I mean, and Justin Gaethje, man, he is a hype train, but he can back up the fucking hype, and I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just excited to watch the fight, man. I'm really excited to watch it. I'm kind of just rambling on because I wanted to talk about this fight for a while. I really want to see Khabib versus Ferguson still. I want to see that before Khabib retires. If Khabib beats Gaethje, we already know Khabib wants to fight George St. Pierre, and hopefully his last fight he can fight Tony Ferguson and just call it quits. But I know... I don't know. I think if he beats him, he's probably only going to fight GSP and then be done and retire, which is smart. Retire while you're on top. That'll be a fucking interesting matchup. Him versus GSP. I think he'll beat GSP. Honestly, I think he'll smash him. GSP is one of my favorite fighters of all time. I'm actually planning on doing my top 10 fighters of all time in the UFC. I'm gonna do a video for you guys coming up. I just have to really think about it because I mean. Yeah, there's so many fighters that I like, but to be in my top 10, you have to be super special. Not like anybody gives a fuck, but yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling on again. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Let me know who you guys are picking. Let me know who you guys are rocking with for your parlays. No one ever drops their parlays, man. Don't be a bitch. Fucking drop your parlay, dude. I always let people know who I'm picking, and I always let people know at the end after the fights on Saturday who I picked and if I won or didn't win. So let me know some of you guys' parlays. I want to know who you guys are fucking rocking with. If you even gamble. If you don't gamble and you just watch the fights, then that's cool too, and you just do picks. But yeah, let me know who you guys are rocking with. I want to know. I'm interested to see I'm interested to see what you guys think about this Jacob Malkoun and Philip Haas fight as well, because I don't know enough about Jacob Malkoun, and I feel like he could be a good underdog play. If I knew more about him, maybe I would pick him, but I don't know enough about him. I know a little more about Philip Haas, so yeah, that could go either way. But make sure you guys enjoy your night. Make sure you guys enjoy the fights tomorrow. Stay safe.